Okay, mitzvah number 38 is a positive commandment to give charity, tzedakah, to the poor. As the Torah says, you shall surely open your hand, and the Chachamim of blessed memory say you shall surely open, even many times, up to 100 times. The Torah says further, you should uphold your brother and the stranger, that he may live along with you. And it is stated that your brother may live along with you. Many times in the Torah it talks about charity. One must give charity according to the suitable needs of the poor person, to see what he's lacking. For example, he has no clothes, you give him clothing, and so on and so forth. If the donor's means are not enough to solve the poor person's problem, give as much as you can. And even a poor person who is sustained by charity should give charity to others, because the goal of the Torah is to make us a giver, not a taker. A poor person that is related to you takes precedence over everybody else. For example, the poor people of your own family and house take precedence over the poor people of your town. The poor people of your town take precedence over poor people of another town. If someone sees a penniless person, Jew, that's seeking tzedakah, and he hides his eye from him and gives him nothing, he disobeys a positive commandment and violates a negative commandment, number 62. It's a very severe sin, and he's called a scoundrel, a sinner, and a wicked person. We have to be more careful regarding tzedakah, charity, than any other positive commandment in the entire Torah, because this is the hallmark and characteristics of the descendants of Abraham. The throne of Jewry is not complete until we do proper tzedakah, as it says, Sion b'mishpat tivadeh v'shaveh b'tzedakah. And anyone that is merciless, we have to be suspected about his lineage as a true Jew. For the lack of mercy and cruelty is only found amongst the Goyim. All members of Jewry are brothers, and if a person won't have compassion on his own brother, then who will have pity on him? To whom should the poor people of the Jewish nation turn to beseech help? The Goyim that want to kill them and hate them and persecute them, so their eyes is only turns to their fellow brothers and sisters, the Jews. Now, it's very important to give charity with a cheerful face, with happiness. And one must realize that nothing bad ever comes back from charity. No one becomes poor from giving charity. As the prophet Yeshaya says, the work of righteousness shall be peace. It is necessarily to calm down the cries of the poor person and cheer him up. And it is forbidden to rebuke him and break his heart and shout at him, because he's already a broken person. And woe is to anybody that shames a poor person. If you cause other people to give tzedakah also, you fundraise, the reward is even greater than the one who gives himself. And whoever acts with compassion, God will treat you with compassion, midah keneged midah. The redeeming of captives and saving their life from prison where they may be executed or other terrible things will happen to them in prison, there's no greater religious duty than this. Whoever hides his eye from this, he will transgress many positive and negative commandments. This is in force and everywhere at every time for both men and women.